1.
All right, we're in it. Anyone want to give a recap and kind of like an idea of what we're doing today? Because I know it's going to be more or less a unmess ourselves up from last session.
Yeah, I got it. So we followed the map man's map.
Yes, Map Man.
Went to the entrance to the cave. They send prisoners to die so we could find something. He didn't tell us. Did he tell us specifics?
He did
Yeah,
indeed.
it doesn't matter. Okay.
He
find
told you
those
exactly
bullets.
what you guys were going for.
Yeah.
He didn't tell you what was in there. He said
The weapon of the
XYZ.
gods.
Yes.
Yeah. Went down the cave, went down the wrong path, went down another path, and went into the trap room with the traps. And I dodged almost all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then nearly got killed by did he have a name? Dude, like
Yeah,
creepy skeleton
yeah,
man.
Never asked.
We never asked and we don't care.
To be
Yeah.
fair,
We
I don't
just
care
killed
to
him.
ask the names of people who were trying to kill me.
Yeah.
Shit.
So we got cursed by him. Nearly got killed by him. I think like a swarm of bees or something nearly killed me.
Locusts, Yeah.
Locusts.
Locusts, that's right.
Which it could have been
And-
much worse. I could have been like, yeah, they're still. I mean, they're still gonna attack the
yeah.
corpse.
Yeah. But I didn't want like you to die that way, so to speak. I wanted
That would
you
be a
to
really
die
bad way to die, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Vatra killed him. He's like, you don't know the power that these things possess. And we're like, we don't really care. And we killed him.
Yeah.
And we gave Maladin the weird rusty swords.
Go.
Yep. So, two of the, well, currently 5 members of your party or associated party have held the swords. Lou had no effect. Maladin felt the closest to it, but something was missing.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to give any more detail on that because I'm sure you guys are going to figure it out eventually anyway. Guess we'll start with the fun little question for inspiration. What do we think is the sword's deal? Why do we think I've been asking about that?
Oh, I think they need blood. They need to kill.
I like that
Okay.
answer.
Okay. I'm gonna go a little bit. I'm gonna family feud you. Can you be more family feud you? Can you be a little more specific?
Okay, I think Maladin has to kill a certain number of people before the swords will regain full power.
Interesting. And then no one gained inspiration from it.
Oh no.
Rats.
Sadie, you have a chance.
Yeah. Unless well, yeah, you have a chance, but also Chase, if you wanted to, just because you piggybacked off the first part of Carbo's answer and not the second part, if you want to delineate as well.
I think they give whoever uses them a disease and sucks the health out of them to make themselves more powerful.
Okay.
Because we know it's related to the mummy. Because that's pretty much who we just got done killing is another variant. Since he was weaker. Because Ronan can teleport.
Yeah.
It does mummify the wielders.
Okay.
We don't have to bleed the user, do we?
think I'm gonna give inspiration to Sadie.
A
It was close though. There is a reason I was waiting on Chase's response, and very very close. Yeah, that's just a little fun fact. Of course, if you guys were to find someone to identify or ask more about them, figure them out as you go, you'll figure out the true defined answer. But yeah, I think we left with you all leaving the cave, if I recall correctly. I don't know how far you made it out.
I think we made it back to that food, and then we're like, wait a minute, why is there so
Oh
much
yes,
food?
of course. Yeah, we
Yeah.
after getting cursed and being stuck at 1 health, we finally had a mentality where we were like, wait a minute.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't. Yeah.
Go ahead.
We got to get back to that priestess. We're dying.
Yes.
I forgot.
Did you just look at your life total?
No, I looked at my notes. I'm
Ah.
looking at my life total now, and it's not good.
No.
No. You're gonna ask
think
about the
we'll-
food, and one of the people are gonna go, "What's it to you?" Spit in your face, and you're gonna get knocked
It's gonna
unconscious.
kill me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we. I want to come back to that. We're gonna ignore it for now because I'm dying.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, I won't harsh y'all's mellow on your way out too much. We'll just say that the most of the people that are in that weird jail prison thing have gone deeper in the mines, except for the ones in cages that kind of scream at you as you pass by, but you pay them no mind. And you make it back to the surface. So where are we going next? Are we touching back home base? Are we immediately heading to the Church of Ilmater?
I do not
Well-
know of anyone in our group that can solve curses.
Okay.
So I think we'll go back to the priestess and beg her help again.
Okay, sounds good. So the same situation. If anything, it's a little bit more lively. As you guys are aware, this is where they have been distributing the food taken from Northern Weathermount in the bag of holding and dropped off here. That seems to be going well. As you guys are kind of walking through, you do see almost a line out the door of people waiting their turn, talking amongst others. It seems to be bringing up the overall morale of the Desecrated Acres pretty good too. You see people that probably don't talk very frequently, standing next to each other in this line, having full-blown conversations, asking about family and such. Since you guys are not in here for food, of course, you guys can kind of just walk straight forward through it. The only other thing from the outside walking in that you see is a couple of people that had the weird markings. I don't know how much I gave information on that last time. I think I mentioned it, but not too much in detail. But people who kind of have corroded marks around their stomach areas seem to be kind of talking in with the emotions of disgust as more people go to the church for food compared to the unique afflictions they have that cause them not to need to eat. But you guys are able to walk forward and eventually make your way to the main chamber, where you see the cowboy next to the main priestess lady handing out food. How do you approach them? Do you...
Cowboy?
Yeah, the cowboy.
The cowboy?
The one on the boat that you gave the bag of holding to that
the
is making the
cowman.
run. Yeah,
The
and
Verbolg man. The cowboy.
I'm kind of upset because I'm pretty sure you're the one that called him a cowboy.
Well, I do these things and I don't remember that.
Okay. Yeah, the cowboy.
Okay.
You just have a
The cowboy.
cow dude wearing a cowboy outfit in your head now, don't you?
Yep. Yeah, I do.
Well, the main thing was because he spoke with a very heavy southern drawl, and you were like, "You made a cowboy."
Okay.
I was like, "All right."
Okay, that does seem like something I'd say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh, but yeah, they seem to be happily handing out food. There's a couple of acolytes and other things at Ilmater standing around. Some next to a large shrine to him that seems to be in relatively pristine condition. Other ones are walking around, maybe heading between. You don't know what exactly clerics do. Classes, maybe. Who knows? In the hallways around this main area, but your options are available, so to speak. You can walk straight up and talk to the two people you know and have spoken to. You can talk to a random acolyte. You can do as you please.
Oh, Well, I think I'll just go up to the priestess. That makes the most. Well, I don't want to cut a line. If there's a line.
This line would take you almost a full day to get through.
Okay. Well, then I'll walk up and we didn't cough up blood, cough up like goo or something. That's what it was.
Yeah, you've been oozing out of your wounds.
Yeah, I've been
once
oozing.
again.
I'm gonna ooze over to the priestess.
I revert to a sluggish form and just kind of like
Yeah. You get it.
viscous my way over. I don't know exactly how to.
I'm gonna
describe it.
oobleck my way to the priestess.
Oh yes, of course, the oobleck.
Non-Newtonian fluid my way over across the room.
Dude, you're getting it into people's food. Stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting into some like little gnome soup.
Some poor guy's like, "Oh boy, my daily rations," and he turns around and just black ooze coats all of the bread and meat.
Yeah.
No. But yeah, as you kind of approach, at first, you see her kind of happily look your way as you guys have kind of helped them with this newfound system. Before immediately looking at your wounds, kind of giving you a once over, and she kind of sighs and rolls her eyes a little bit, and she said, "Please tell me that you did not do this again."
It was slightly different circumstances, and you'll be happy to know, I didn't mean to.
That's great to hear. I mean, I can't continue to help you free. I run a church in somewhat of a relief, but I don't. I fear what you need is quite costly.
That's okay, I understand. Oh, just lay the cost at me. I did this to myself. It's okay.
Well, the good news is I know what it is because of last time.
Yeah, reoccurring ailment.
Yeah, a reoccurring curse. That makes sense. I could probably do it for 90 gold. I mean, is it just you?
Well, about that.
Hello. Just immediately. She says, of course. Yes, 90 gold each should be, that should suffice.
I'm just gonna look at Lou.
Oh, okay. You don't have money. I forgot. All right. I will shell out the 180 gold, but Maladin owes me lunch.
Okay. I'm staring at my 274 gold I have.
Okay.
Jerk.
I'm pretty sure this is not my actual amount because I'm pretty sure you and
Jackass.
Layla robbed me and I just forgot to edit the
Well,
amount.
yeah, Layla probably
That's
robbed you, and I
true.
probably took the
Layla
money
robbed
thinking
you.
it was her money.
Yeah. Okay. So she kind of holds out her hands, takes the gold. She says, preferably not in front of the hungry. Follow me in close to my quarters as she begins to walk. I don't know if I expressed this last time. She has like a presence to her. She has like long robes. She kind of does that weird thing where you like interlock your arms and the robe
The sensei
sleeves kind of,
movement.
yes,
Yeah.
very much so. And begins to walk towards her area. And we'll just say she kind of raids the local building or storage they have of various incense and pure metals, situations like that. And the two of you are eventually taken care of. How long does this take? It says incense. Yeah, it doesn't take long at all. But
I've got to learn how to do that.
Oh wait, okay. I do have one caveat. My apologies. Maladin, she takes care of you perfectly fine. She does turn to you, and midway through it, Lou, she says, I don't know how to ask this. Which curse am I removing?
Oh, huh? Pardon?
Well, we have the main one that I've seen before, but it appears that something else is kind of affixed to your spirit.
What is it? Can you please tell me what has been what's affixed to me?
Well, I'm a cleric, not necessarily a curse scholar, but I don't know. Where else have you been? What else have you picked up
Well,
since your last time here?
I did I get the hammer before? There was a hammer, and that was suspicious.
Yeah, but wouldn't that be affected by the swords?
She kind of looks down at the hammer at your side that is kind of doing its weird murmur, gurgling.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Yeah, I think that's yeah." Her face is very concerned.
Well, you know what it does?
Yet again, no. My services are to remove the curse. I could attempt to identify the object, which may offer information about it.
Well, I know what it is. I think it's looks over to the others. It might not be a good idea to tell her all this. It's a very magical item that belonged to someone at some point who I believe might have had a reason to maybe curse it.
You really, really make us sound like we just murdered and robbed a man.
Well,
So,
well, yes, we
Wait.
murdered something. It wasn't a man. And we also didn't steal it from them.
right.
Yeah, I found it in a cave.
Okay, so you may know what it is physically, or where you got it physically. And she's kind of taking this studious manner to approach you on this matter. And it kind of sounds like she's talking down to you, but she's just thoroughly explaining it and unaware of the inflection she's giving. She says, but there's also, whenever something is magic, it gives off a magic feeling. And if you focus on it, you can kind of tell what's going on with it. This is why I tell most people not to immediately pick up or hone in on magical things they find in desecrated acres, because it could very well end up giving them some form of blight. But I could hone in on that aspect and tell you more about it if you would like.
That would be great. After, of
Um,
course, you remove the death curse I'm under, please.
Great. Yes. So she removes that one, and you immediately, she kind of puts her hands on yours, and you notice out of your wounds just seeps a whole bunch of this black ooze. It's not very pleasant, but it purges you. And she says, for about 50 gold, I could review this hammer.
You know, I think that might be a good idea. Can I look to Maladin?
Go for it. Depending on what she finds, I may also have her look at the swords.
Yep, maybe you could
The-
invest now,
So
Maladin.
sense identify gives you the full understanding of an object. I'm just going to find and send you the post I got it from.
Okay. I don't think
Right.
anyone in our party has identify.
No.
No, it's
Atra doesn't, does she?
magician's
No.
thing.
Yeah. Okay. That's worth. I think that's worth 50 gold.
Or like
then.
I think like a cleric of knowledge may also get it, because that's just very fitting.
Okay.
All right, this is taking me just a moment to find.
Losing
as-
all of his money on medical
Yes,
bills.
as time goes on, I simply like more things on TikTok, and eventually this post moves lower and lower. Especially at work now, because I have 12-hour shifts where sometimes nothing is happening.
Yes.
And I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna like sit down and yep. Here, okay. How do I screen share? Or screenshot? Son of a bitch. I can speak. Okay, that wasn't it. How do I screenshot? New
On your
phone,
phone?
everybody. Yeah.
Power button and then volume down. Or volume up, I forget which. It could be both.
Screenshots and screen recording. It's kind of being the I'll try the thing you said. No, that is just simply opening the turn off my phone.
Clicking them both at the same time.
Yep.
You have an
Oh
iPhone?
no, okay. I was clicking and holding, which was not a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll just put it here. But she goes through and she speaks on it. She says, yes, so it appears that it allows you to kind of create a shockwave once per day. However, it appears, have you killed anything with this yet?
No, no, not yet.
That's good news.
What?
It weighs you down with every kill. It would make you weigh a substantial bit more. It wouldn't change your physique, so to say, but it would make you heavier.
So I could keep my exact same physique and be the best wrestler ever, is what you're saying.
So yes, and I'm doing it as well, but she kind of rubs at her tear duct, and she says, "Right, but have you ever seen a large boulder, perhaps in the water or in mud, where like it's in the way and someone tries to move? It's not good. Your muscles would eventually begin to strain."
Oh, yeah.
But with that being said, it also does not want to let go of you. I'm pretty sure there would be a ramification for trying to dispose of it without any form of clearing its hold on you.
That's funny.
Okay, so I'm stuck with a hammer that I can't kill people with, or else I'll have to change careers.
You handed it off to Chase at one point, right? Or Maladin?
Did I?
I thought at one point, maybe not.
I don't
remember having that in my head.
I forgot if I got to yoink it or not.
Yeah. It's basically the second end of that, where if you try to dispose of it, you will take 3d6 psychic damage and have disadvantage on attack rolls for an hour.
All right. I
So-
guess I'm keeping the hammer and not killing people
can't-
with it.
You can dispose of it. I would prefer you ate something first so you don't immediately pass out upon dropping said hammer.
Yeah.
You want me to
That's
put the hammer
smart.
down?
But
I'm gonna hold on to it right now. For now, I don't want them to have to drag me back.
Fantastic. Right.
All right, well, that was fun. So I got some swords I need you to look at too.
Yeah, these things I think are mega cursed.
These
We
things
got
are
those.
worse.
So you know how you said you tell people in the desecrated acres to not pick up magical items they find in the desecrated acres.
Well,
Well.
specifically don't attune to it or make any connection with said objects.
I haven't yet.
Maladin, have you connected with them yet?
Don't think so.
Good.
Well, she didn't pick up the
Good.
second curse on me.
That is true.
That's
yes.
true.
I'm just. Maladin is also just cackling at Lou.
Yeah.
I'm gonna punch him.
But yes,
It's gonna hurt me more than it hurts him.
For 50 gold each,
I
I can identify.
Each sword?
Yes.
Oh, man. What if I just gave her one?
You could do one. So you would have to choose. And I guess I can give a description of each sword. So one has a hooked blade on the end facing your foe. So similar to like a Khopesh. The other one has a hook on the back end, kind of like a very fancy looking scimitar.
I'm going to give her 100 for both. Tell me what to do. Yeah.
Alrighty. So this is kind of a secondary thing created by Matthew Mercer, Sir Matthew. If you guys are not
Sir
aware,
Matthew.
Sir Matthew.
Sir Matthew, yes. These are made for in tandem for a blood hunter, but with that they kind of invoke their own blood hunter abilities.
Oh.
They are currently in a dormant state, requiring a specific blood type to be spilled on them, and depending on how much is given, so to speak, to them, they can kind of awaken more, and that
I have
increments up a.
I have the
What now?
stained swords where the effect is different for what type of blood the person has.
Where Stain had like an effect for most types, this one is looking for a very, very specific type.
What?
Oh gosh, I hope it's not.
Your swords that work based.
Be
I gotta get
positive.
lucky.
Unless the wielder knows that they are this blood type and donates to it.
I don't know what blood type I am. We didn't have that.
We could find
And-
out very
and
easily.
thus I made everyone, upon entering the dungeon, roll a d8.
Oh yeah.
So I now know, at least for the three of you, what your blood type is in this world.
Oh my gosh, we have canon blood types.
You do have canon blood types.
I need to know. I need to find this out.
Lou, can you bloodlet a little?
No, not right now. I'm about to
Just
pass
a little
out.
bit.
Well, the closest person that has wielded the sword, and I was going to do this where if you didn't know this effect beforehand, you could activate it without really thinking about it, and then lo and behold, it hurts you. Is that Maladin has been the closest. And I will say that he was negative and not positive
Oh man.
of this blood type, so it's missing a certain protein or chemical bonding formation.
So he has a negative blood type.
He does have a negative blood type, yes.
Guys, quick.
So do
I
you,
need-
actually.
I need
Oh, okay.
Oh. Lou. If we multiply our blood types together, two negatives do in
it
fact
creates
make
a positive. We need to combine our blood.
With our blood types
Interesting.
combined and our singular brain cells combined, we may solve this.
But yes, so they have a dormant state, a half state, and a full state. Dormant, they are crappy swords. Half state, they are +1 swords. Full state, they are +2 swords. They also give you the ability to perform a blood maledict.
What? What is that?
Which is so you each of them have a different blood curse that they can inflict. And they do different things. One of them, it would be a bonus action. You can attempt to bind a large or smaller creature that you can see within 30 feet of you. It must succeed on a strength saving throw, or the cursed creature's speed is reduced to 0 and it cannot take reactions.
Oh.
The other is when a creature you see within 30 feet of you takes damage from an attack or spell, you can use a reaction to remove any resistances dealt by the triggering attack or spell. So if you attack something with a resistance to slashing damage, and you hear me say, oh, it's taking half damage for this reason, you can remove that resistance.
I like these. I gotta go find someone to bleed.
You can
Yes.
you can bleed Ronan. He seems healthy.
And when they are in their non-dormant state, yes. Okay, so each of these, it can be amplified, and it makes you take a d6 of damage. And they each do different things. So, like, if you amplify the first one's effect, which is called the Blood Curse of Binding, the curse lasts for 1 minute and affects creatures of any size. But the cursed creature can still repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns. So you can turn it from like a 1-turn effect into a multiple turn effect that they can get out of, but it's unlikely depending on what they roll.
I'm just gonna point the sword at Lou and be like, mine are cooler.
And then the other one, if you amplify it, the target loses any damage immunities dealt by the triggering attack or spell. So if you hit something and it has absolutely no effect, you can take damage on your end and amplify it, or to make it actually take the damage. The other thing is, you can add an extra d6 of fire damage to the first one or cold damage to the second one by yet again taking damage yourself.
I have Agni and Rudra. Let's go.
Yeah, but you'll never be a pro wrestler.
Great.
Yes, but similarly with cursed objects, they will need to. They don't want you to let go of them. This one doesn't necessarily do damage to you. It's just when the curse takes effect of you, you do not wish to part with these.
I already
for a
don't
long
want to.
time. Fair enough. Well, maybe Paladin is inflicting his own curse upon himself. Who knows? But yes. And I will probably go through, and I didn't expect this to go through so quickly. I forgot that she can identify things. But I will make them their own
Items.
cards, so to speak, or graphics that you can look at.
Okay.
Awesome.
Every time by the way, I want you to fully know, every time we come up to a person, I'm now going to ask, can you bloodlet a little? Please.
Fair enough. You
Oh,
notice
God.
with the very basic wooden handles that they currently have, it's kind of hard to drain yourself or anybody. Well, yeah, yourself or anybody, without just stabbing a person.
I'll just cut them. with my
Upon further
normal sword.
inspection, it does look, however, that the handles are kind of shoddy and shoved on there, and it is not what they were made with.
Ah. Well then.
But the blades themselves are indeed magical.
Cool.
You know, we do have someone who could maybe make you new handles.
But then I have to part with the blades.
That's true.
Fine.
But she looks to the 2 or 3. I don't know how many people followed her, and she says, "Is there any other afflictions or random objects we've picked up that you would like me to tell you more on?"
I don't think so right now.
Great.
Only
We'll leave you
affliction.
to it then, ma'am.
Yes,
Thank
I
you
was-
so
I was-
much.
Yes, unfortunately, I was in the middle of feeding people, but I would like to return to that whenever given the chance.
Fair enough. We will get out of your hair. Thank you. We promise to be more careful in the future, but we cannot promise that we won't be back.
Well, as long as we know that this is a business transaction, we should be okay.
Of course.
I offered it free the first time, as I did not expect this to reoccur. I hope you understand that if you are a repeat visitor, I must make back. I cannot give freely to everyone every time, unfortunately.
Yes. We understand and are more than happy to pay.
Great. Well, and she kind of gestures you all out and returns
Yeah,
to
we'll
the
go.
main area.
We're being kicked out, guys. Come on, let's go.
That's fine. I have cool swords.
I have an idea. Let's leave.
I'm assuming it would not be socially apt for me to ask everyone in the bread line, can you bloodlet a little?
Maladin,
That
do
would be
not bloodlet the hungry people.
Oh man.
I mean, it's
You
a
can
church of
bloodlet-
Ilmater. It's a
Listen,
temple of Ilmater, so like his thing is sustaining and persisting with damage. So,
Hey, how's
Birds with
Vatra
hard
feeling in
tools.
this temple?
that's true, yeah. Vatra, first time seeing this temple and its people.
I don't think she has strong feelings. I'm not sure she would know much, if anything, about Ilmater.
I would say you can make a religion check.
Okay.
And I will have to re-pull up the campaign, so I cannot see the roll quite yet. Hold on.
Oh, that's a 6.
That is a 6.
I'm going to guess.
As you try to recall who exactly this temple is, because you have not learned about it in your childhood, as these are not gods highly worshipped anywhere on this continent, you feel a very similar blinding light infect your brain, trying to help you, but it indirectly ends up kind of blinding your search.
Okay.
As your god was probably gonna try to help you out, but ended up not being able to. It was too intense on you, so to speak.
Yeah, well,
You do
them
know
not
someone
knowing
go ahead.
anything, she thinks it's very nice that they're helping feed people.
Awesome. Good to hear. What else are we doing? Are we sticking around the church, or what are we up to?
I think we're gonna drag Maladin back to home base so that I can take a nap.
No, but the blood. The blood.
The
You can
blood.
get blood later. I'll let you stab me when I'm well rested. How about that?
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Make it about 2 steps in and pass out on the floor, I think.
Okay, so you guys make it back, and from the last time you are aware of the traps and everything set up by the lovely kobold that has a name that I'm currently looking for.
Gruffid.
Gruffid, thank you so much. Set up by Gruffid. The reason I keep having issues with his name is because I have a kobold character I used to play called Gurgle.
Oh,
So
yeah.
my brain thinks of A, kobold, B, G name, and then it immediately is like Gurgle.
You just
But
gotta
it's
think
not.
like Gruffnut from How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah, because yeah, those movies are
Wait,
alright.
no, it's Roughnut. It doesn't matter.
It was Rough Nut and Tough Nut.
Yeah. But like that.
Yeah.
Similarly, low intelligence scores.
Yeah, absolutely. That apparently has been tasked with eating rats, and he has been doing so every day in the base, and you just don't know it.
Oh
I haven't
no.
seen a
thinks
single
not-
one, and he's doing his job right.
Yeah.
That's
You
what we
didn't
have
see-
him here for.
It was the one time where you were like, "Hey, can you eat that?" And he was confused, but he did it anyway. And he doesn't take into the context that
Oh,
he could
no.
just like catch and release or something like that. So he's been forcing himself to eat a rat.
Oh no.
I
Every
don't
time he
even
finds
like
one.
them.
No.
Ugh.
I thought he liked to eat rats. I didn't know he has been making himself eat rats.
I'm
Of
only doing
course,
this
yes,
because
the-
my best friend Lou said
Oh,
to.
They saved me from prison.
Oh no.
Absolutely, you guys make it back. Dodging all the traps and everything set up, and opening and heading down. You guys are immediately greeted by what has been coined Map Guy. As he looks at you and he says, "Did you find him? Did you how'd it go?"
Can you bloodlet a little?
Maladin? Maladin, show him the goods.
Only if he decides to bloodlet.
He's
Why?
Reveal swords.
apparently it helps his swords.
I could like prick my finger. I guess
I'm assuming that will work. Go for it.
Okay. And he kind of, I'm guessing you were kind of holding them outward towards him. And he kind of takes his pointer finger and just barely pokes it enough that a drop of blood kind of seeps from his finger. And as he does, you watch as the blood goes down this blade, it is carrying away some of the corrosion with it and showing the pristine blade below it.
Ooh.
says,
Oh, I think it
did that
worked.
work?
I think you need to do
Was
it more.
that supposed to happen?
Do you know what blood type you are?
No.
Hmm. Well, that's disappointing.
He says, very curious. He's confused. He's like, no.
What's a blood type?
He says, yeah, you're welcome, I guess.
Oh yeah, thank you. These are the swords, by the way.
Interesting. Blood activated, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay. And he kind of looks him over, and he says, "Well, they look like it. I'm shocked that you were able to find them. What? The handles aren't right."
Nope. Although I don't think that matters.
Well, I think it's supposed to be easier for the user to give their blood. You see, the handles themselves are made with very jagged points and spikes leading towards the hand for a relatively quick puncture of oneself. But I thought they would be there with them.
Nope. I'm gonna have to go talk to somebody.
I guess so. Well, if you would like, you can leave the swords with me, and I can slowly decorrode them.
Hmm. I look at Lou.
Lou looks like he's like looking over to that, like the little pile of hay, I think, where Gruffin sleeps longingly because he's really ready to go to bed.
That is true.
I go from looking at Lou to glaring at Lou. You're no help. Fine.
Yeah, not today.
Fine. I can't go asking every enemy what their blood type is. I will set my swords down. Damn it.
Is that a yes? Would you like me to
Yes.
hold on to them for now? And
Yes.
okay, I can do that. But yeah, kind of confused by this whole interaction. He kind of walks over to the table with the swords, and kind of begins to study them a bit and figure out exactly what he needs to do here. Lou, you are perfectly fine to walk over and pass out in the hay bale.
I mean, I don't want to discount myself from the entire conversation or anything.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, you're good.
He's just thinking about it.
Okay, fair enough. What are you thinking about?
Sleep.
Yes, okay. I don't want to discount myself. What do you think about sleeping?
Yeah.
Fair enough. But yeah, you guys have made it safely. You see everyone else kind of interacting and doing their own thing. You see now that they have enough people, the one stall that has the 4 chairs in it, you see that Gruffid and Tiptoe and Mage Killer kind of sitting around playing cards, kind of just enjoying their time. I'm trying to remember who else is actually in this area, but I think that's it actually.
So
okay. But yeah, you guys are free to converse with anybody or take your long rest, kind of plan, scheme, do whatever.
I mean, I did my thing. Now I have to wait.
Fair.
Lou,
yeah,
I think,
okay,
just wants to pass out. Yeah.
I'm gonna walk on over to the hay and just collapse onto the hay.
Okay, sounds good. It is getting rather late in the day as well, as you guys went down the caves and came back and all that stuff. Went to the temple. Everyone is free to kind of do what they want. If it's a long rest time, that's fine. Is anyone taking watches during your resting or anything like that?
Nah.
No.
Okay.
Atra?
Uh,
Sadie?
No, did my mic not pick up? I said no.
No, it didn't.
Sorry.
Okay.
We turn around, there's no more
Understood.
paladin.
No.
We just lost her on the
It's like
translator.
yeah, it's like whenever my mic cuts out like mid speech.
Yeah.
We lost our DM for 5 minutes.
That is true. It's sad. Every time it happens, I'm upset. Okay. So as everyone is going to bed, you guys can click the magical long rest button
Yay.
Yay.
and get back anything you lost. Eventually, you see everyone else you kind of hear it. You don't see it. Everyone kind of begin to settle down themselves as well. And I guess we'll start with morning. As you wake up into the dimly lit area before you, not much has changed. You still see waking up as well, Mage Killer, Tiptoe, Gruffid, Pugnat, Renane, along with 3 other members of your party. I don't know how to say it. Someone is missing.
I'll kill him.
Is it that stinking map man?
It is.
I'll kill him.
And you also notice 2 other items have gone with him.
Is it my hammer?
No.
The psychic damage
2
would have.
swords
Oh. I
that
thought
he
it
was in
2 other
charge
items
of.
besides the swords. I already jumped to the swords.
No, it is the 2 swords.
Ah. I will get to bleed him after all.
As he rolled well on his stealth checks to leave in the night,
And no one kept watch.
and nobody kept watch.
Well, shit. I'm gonna pat Maladin on the shoulder.
I'm gonna kill him. I hope you. Actually, I look towards Ronane.
Well, I mean, you had more of a attachment to those than I did, but yes, this is kind of upset. Why didn't he's puzzled? He's confused.
Ronane. You could teleport with
I
him,
mean,
right?
Maybe, yeah. I can try. And he kind of closes his eyes and begins to focus. You watch as his figure begins to shift in place with a reverberation almost. Before he opens his eyes and nothing has changed.
Tragic.
It has to be with a willing person, doesn't it?
Well, no. Normally, when I make contact, I at least know that they're being persuaded. I did everything right. I sat down. I thought of him, and it didn't work.
How does it not work?
I don't know. I mean, it's.
Is he dead already? I was gonna bleed him.
I don't. He might be dead. I can't think of anything else. I pictured the guy and it didn't work.
We've been asleep for how long?
A full rest costs 8 hours.
8 hours. So he probably waited a little bit for everybody to hit, or wait an hour or two.
Yeah.
So he's got a 6-hour head start.
I mean,
I
we can
was-
contact him and threaten him. I don't know what good it'll do, but I don't know. He seemed kind of wimpy.
Yeah.
I can do that. Says
All right,
Pugnet, who
Maladin?
is detached but also okay with
Yeah.
contacting him.
Pugnac, can you figure out if
Maladin,
they're
I'll let
dead
you
or not?
compose. I'll let you compose the message.
The message is simple. Come back, bring the swords, and
We're
I
coming
may
for you.
not bleed you.
Okay. As Pugnet begins his unique spellcasting, whatever he does, hubbub, so to speak, he looks to you all and he says, "There's no connection."
He's dead already.
And I don't even. Well, the message didn't even go out. It's like I couldn't contact him.
Is that how it usually goes for dead people?
Well, dead people, or like if I try to contact somebody I don't quite know, or so I guess the best example I would have would be for Layla's parent and his brother, because sometimes it went to one person and sometimes it went to the other, and it's because they look the same. But at least then I was still contacting somebody, but it's there's no one on the end for me looking for him.
Was he the shape changer?
Shit, he just might be. But no, he was in prison. Maybe that shouldn't affect if you can contact him. Then
It could have, because when I use my spell, I'm contacting someone I know, and if he doesn't look like he did, or I didn't know him, then it's possible.
well, shit.
We will
It
find
would
him.
make
And
sense.
I will kill him. Wait,
And I will not stop you.
do we think shape changers have every blood type?
I have never
They-
thought about that idea. That is a very
might.
unique. Huh. That is a cool idea. That I've never thought about that actually. Like if they like, because my thought is it's always the appearance, like all the bodily organs and the
Mhm.
veins and everything on the inside
Yeah.
don't shift. But maybe if it helps the current situation, that is not something I thought of when this was planned as a potential outcome.
Okay.
Well, if he's a shape changer, we're screwed. If he's dead, then he's dead and somebody else has them.
Either way, not good.
No.
To add insult to injury, Maladin, can you make a perception check for me?
What is there? Just a giant, like on the wall, in blood red? Haha! I stole it.
It was me, Batman.
Just roll the perception check for me, and we'll
17.
Written in his own blood on the wall is
Oh, gosh.
AB positive.
Man, I don't know what that means.
That is true. I don't think Malvin comprehends what AB positive is.
I think that's his blood type. Wait, does Lou know what blood type
I
is?
would say, yeah.
Okay.
Baladin's a weird case. He grew up in a cave. I don't think he would know what blood type is.
Yeah.
Lou grew up in
I'll
a
say
I
ship.
thought
that-
someone told Lou what a blood type was.
I'll say we're like still in the era of like, yes, you have the plague, leeches for you, and bloodletting. But they also kind of know what blood is, so to speak.
They know that blood is in different types, and you need the right type for a transfusion or a magical sword.
After your bloodletting, yes.
Yeah, yeah. You have to get the
but
right type of leech for the right type of blood type.
Yeah, and I will share a fun factoid. When picking this, there were a few options. You have O negative, which is like the universal giver. AB positive is the universal taker, but can only
Yeah.
give to AB positive people. Just a fun factoid.
I remember that.
Shapeshifters.
I know I'm one of them, but I don't know which one.
So is Lou.
Oh, is Lou O negative?
It's O negative or O positive when you rolled. Whichever one.
You said it was a
you are the
negative earlier,
you're the
though.
universal giver. So
That's fitting, I think.
and rolled by dice. Yeah, O negative is the universal reds. Yeah, it's the giver.
That's so fitting for him. For it to be a random dice roll. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's O negative is the universal giver.
And another fun factoid. You guys rolled, and I'll tell you this now. Lou was O negative. Maladin was AB negative. Vatra was AB positive.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh fuck.
I didn't want to ask the
So
new
there-
member to bloodlet. That just didn't
So
feel
there was
right.
a
Fucking should've.
possibility. And then I was gonna get Renane to roll whenever he like held the sword or did anything with it. And same for Pugnat if you were like, everyone give me lots right now. Because
Can
I didn't
we
make
know
them all.
Ronanes and Pugnats anyways?
Sure, go
Can
ahead and
we
roll
roll
the
for them?
dice.
You wanna roll one, Chase?
Sure.
That's an 8.
So Renane would have been AB positive.
Ah,
4 for
no! I told you
Pugnat.
you could have bloodlet him.
Oh crap. He would have been at hold on. He would have been A positive.
Useless to me still, Pugnat. Useless to me still.
This
I
is
think about
listen.
it every day.
No. You could have. We could
Don't
have
tell me
avoided
the
all
what
of this.
ifs. Don't. I will stab you without a magic sword.
Oh no. Don't worry. We'll get them back and we'll let you kill him. And then you can bloodlet him all you want. You know what? Maybe
Good.
we'll tie him up and just kind of keep him there to just kind of
Com-
give blood.
Consistently cycling
Whenever.
swords.
I
Well,
can
we'll
imagine.
get your guy.
Vatra,
So
thoughts
sorry
on-
to throw the whole deceit thing in so early, but I was like,
Nah.
oh, someone will keep watch, and then I was like, someone will be like, why are you so interested in these things? And you know, there was a lot
It
of what
wasn't
ifs at
me.
this, and then he was like, yeah, can I can watch the swords, and you guys were like, yeah, do the
He's such-
thing, and
He's such a weird guy. And the thought occurred to me, but I was like, oh, someone else will keep watch. It's no big deal. Lou's not going to do it. He's exhausted.
fair
Damn
enough.
it.
I just figured we'd have a way of
Oh.
finding and killing him, but I wasn't thinking he'd be the shapeshifter. If that's the case.
Yeah.
If that's the case.
Or
The
maybe
thought
he's the
simply did not
very
occur to
god
me.
who disappeared long ago. The very one.
Cool, he can die like
I
the
don't
rest of them that we have to kill.
Yes.
Following Carbo's thing, it is interesting that he took the swords and not the hammer.
Ah, shit, I'm right.
I'll give you inspiration for that, but I don't know if you burned the other one or not.
Oh, I did.
Okay, cool.
Awesome. So he's a shapeshifter and a target.
Yeah. So I know you guys might have had plans, and that might have shifted in a matter of seconds.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So what are we thinking? What are we up to?
I think
I'm gonna be sad. That's what I'm thinking.
well, let's ask around, see who saw what, see if we can get any lead.
Okay.
We might want to take some extra reinforcements in case this is a big thing. Does anyone here know how to track someone?
That is a good start. Out of the members you have at your disposal, I'm going to say out of secondary characters currently, no. I will look into it. That might change, and Pugnat may be able to help. Since that's kind of crucial, I'll go ahead and look at that because there is a spell called Locate Object.
Okay.
Don't know if it's in his
Your repertoire.
expertise, repertoire or not. It's a second level, so that's promising. Yeah, Clerics, no, actually. Theoretically, he could do that. Mage Killer will be following the opposite of Pugnat. So you know how there's the Spellcaster Sidekick card? Until you find more books for her, she will just be using that. And as you guys find more books, there will be more spells available to her.
Okay.
And I think that's a creative way to say, oh, she's useful. You can use her now, but also like kind of give incentive to follow the red dots.
Yeah.
So,
Well, we can
yes,
ask
but
around.
She's
I was gonna say we can ask around on our way to that closest one near us. Because there's one in the Desecrated Acres.
That's true. And yeah. We should
I
get
could
to that
go
before
for
Mage Killer
learning
does that
some
herself.
necromancy.
Yeah. Let's have a talk with that guy while we sleuth around.
Okay, absolutely. So how are we going about that? Are we asking just random people? Like, I guess I need to know what we're asking about, and then also
Have you seen
how
any new
quickly you guys
faces
are going to.
skulking around?
Okay.
Carrying two swords or sword-like shapes on his back.
I'm gonna get my Deerstalker cap that I've had this entire time and my magnifying glass that I've had this entire time. We're gonna look on the ground for footprint.
Okay.
No, actually, footprints might be helpful.
Okay.
I can't say it. I don't know. I can try to look on the ground for clues.
Understood. Vatra, what will you be doing as we make our way through the Desecrated Acres?
She will also probably be looking around to see if she can see like signs of where he would have gone.
Okay. So I will say, Vatra, I would need a perception check from. I will need your choice. Which is higher for you, Callie? Is it survival or investigation?
Investigation.
Because I think survival or something along that would kind of make sense too for like tracking purposes.
Yeah.
And then Maladin, I need from you a persuasion check for asking people if
Great.
they've seen any new faces around.
I'm so good at this. I should have done the investigating.
Well, that's an 18 for me.
That's a
got
3
an
for
11.
persuasion. I'm just scaring everybody off. Oh man.
Yeah.
So we'll start with lowest to highest. Maladin, as you're asking people around, with your intimidating presence of you just like walking up and being like, seen any new faces? Quite a people kind of look at you and they're like, no, sorry. You get one dude who has like the affliction mark I mentioned earlier. That's like every day, jackass. But overall, not very helpful responses. Vatra, you are looking around and it's kind of a difficult circumstance looking for where this random person might have gone. Or signatures in the general area, as this is desecrated ground. There's some mud and stuff, but I think that kind of feeds in and you kind of help out Lou. As you do see footprints that start to head west of the desecrated acres, out of the desecrated acres. And I would say with an 18, you're able to follow that pretty easily.
We'll do that then, yeah.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, with that being said, it's heading away from the necromancer. And my second question is, are we bringing Mage Killer along? Vatra, you still have a sidekick slot open. And your choices would be Mage Killer or Tiptoe / Gruffid, one of the two. And they would follow more of an expert sidekick role. They're kind of it's weird. They're like fighters, but not. And I can
You can bring Gruffid and he can eat rats.
True. I will say with that being said, if you take Tiptoe, he will not be able to look for the solution to the whole hey, my sidekick keeps getting brainwashed thing. So it would most likely be Gruffid that you could use. And yeah, let's see. So the expert, the main thing for them is they have tools and instrument expertise, and they can use the help action as a bonus action, which gives you advantage on a roll if they are within proximity. And as they level up, yeah, they follow a rogue path, so they can dash, disengage, hide. They gain expertise in 2 skills, and eventually get a secondary attack.
Okay. I mean, I feel like Mage Killer probably makes more sense, especially if we're going to start going after the books at this point.
Okay. Which he is very apt to agree with and say, yes, I want the books. Give me the books. But in Mage Killer way, which is more like, yeah, we can kill some people.
Yeah.
If they don't part with their books. But if they do, then we'll consider not.
Your merciful side is always so inspiring.
I mean, they don't need them. Right?
Ugh.
Sounds good. So I don't know how you did it, Callie. If you could instruct for the whole adding a sidekick thing to your sheet.
Okay, so go to extras and then manage extras. It's a little button. And then you can go to add an extra and choose a category. And the category should be sidekick. And then you should see a big list of them.
Okay.
I don't even know how many there are. To be
I haven't gotten to that.
like how many different sidekicks there are.
I don't know. What's the name of what? The spellcaster of some variety?
It would be spellcaster, and then all the options and everything would be for the the mage variant.
The mage. Okay, so you'd probably have
Yeah.
to look up spellcaster in the filter to get
Okay,
mage to
cool,
pop up.
yes.
What's
Should be on the
Spellcaster
bottom.
mage.
what level
Yes,
is
and then what
Pugnat?
level?
They max out at level 6. I think was the.
I think so, yeah, because Ronaine is level 6.
That's just because we're using the Icefire ones. There's some that level up way more than that, but I think to give you guys oomph and to not have to balance for high level sidekicks, it's easier to just say up to 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Says
up
mage
to
killer
6.
also 6.
Yes, yeah. All of your sidekicks from here and forth will be level 6.
And you can change their little name too on the little customize drop down. You also change size, type, alignment, armor class, and max HP, but I don't think Zach would want you to do that for at least some of those.
The only thing that from that list would be Mage Killer is Larg. because
Oh yeah, she's
Goliaths are
large.
Larg.
So you'd have to change the size on her.
Okay.
But due to Tasha's making everything base stat, it kind of doesn't matter. Large compared to medium, except for size, of course, in combat.
Oh, Renane's isn't actually typed in for like size and stuff.
He'd be medium.
Medium, he's not. Well, I mean, we could put undead for type.
Can you?
No, I don't think none of these types are. I don't know.
Yeah.
Elf, I don't think Fae
Yeah.
constitute. I don't think Elf constitutes Fae.
Humanoid.
What is his alignment? Now that I'm on this page.
I would say. Oh God.
I know what mine is.
I would. He's between chaotic good and chaotic neutral. If we're going into it, I feel like Mage Killer would possibly be evil.
Yeah.
But
Lawful
but
evil?
not
Neutral evil?
kind of. I would say it would be it's lawful would probably be the correct one.
What is
Chaotic
Pugnat
good
turned into?
bandit leader. Oh no.
Do what now?
Has Pugnat chaotic neutral now? Have we broken him to that point?
I think he would be chaotic good, starting at lawful good, but he's slowly weaning a bit because he still wants to do the same thing. The good, his perception has been skewed a little bit to where it's the good of the party. So maybe he would be chaotic neutral now. Now that I think about it. But then again, those are relative. It's good for coming up with an idea how your character acts, but when it comes down to it, it very much so turns into a almost like philosophical debate where it's like, well, technically, chaotic good would steal from the rich and give to the needy, but then you also have a different chaotic good that thinks killing the bad guys. It kind of turns into a whole ordeal of morality or your own perception of it.
My idea
But
of chaotic good is always very does good no matter what laws or morals say. It's vibes based good doing.
I agree, yeah, because it does have like that vigilante justice aspect of things.
Yeah, like Robin Hood.
Yeah, but then you get to chaotic neutral, and chaotic neutral could be, I don't care about anyone but myself, and I'm only going to deal with myself, so to speak.
Yeah.
Or like good for those around me. And then you have like the other end of things where it's just like, I like breaking stuff and causing havoc. And it's like, okay, like, yeah, but it's some of them are very obscure.
Yeah. Gruffid feels very chaotic neutral to me.
I would say so.
He's
Neutral,
chaotic one brain cell.
Yeah, chaotic brain cell, yeah. It's the one. It has so much space. It's like a DVD screen that's like
Oh no, it's
20
like
times
Pong.
faster. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a electron firing off, and it has so much space, almost to the point of creating a railgun. But yeah.
Oh no.
So with Mage Killer added, we can go west and follow the perpetrator, or we can go up to the necromancer to steal his book. One is a little bit more urgent, I will say, because just due to it being like muddy soil, eventually the footsteps will fade. But just making sure that we are aware.
What do we think, gang?
I think we should try to find him and kill him.
All right.
I think it will be easier to find him now than it will later.
That's what I'm thinking. I think we're all in agreement here.
Yes.
Let's
Oh.
go catch a thief and cut off his hands.
I would like
Sounds
to
good.
ask where you guys found this guy, because he's just been
Oh.
here.
That's true.
You guys were
Ooh.
very suspicious of me when I showed up. I feel like he should have gotten a
Well-
background check too.
Well, we found him in prison, which is usually the kind of vetting we do.
I mean, fair enough.
Yeah,
To be
prison's
fair,
full of
you
trustworthy
just
people.
showed up asking for us, and he didn't. So we just found
Okay.
him.
So you picked up a random man out of prison and were like, yeah, we'll all sleep with him in a room. and be
Okay, well, we
totally-
didn't sleep with
totally
him. I can
trusting.
assure you.
We'd sleep in the same room. You know what I meant?
Well, listen, I thought someone would be keeping an eye on him. It just wasn't me.
Oh, so
Mage
everybody
Killer
else
kinda
gets the
speaks up.
blame. I see how it is.
I was
Well,
on death's door.
To be fair, I did watch over him while he was here, and I watched him create the map and smoke from his pipe. I didn't see anything odd.
Well, I appreciate that someone was doing their due diligence.
I made sure he
Well-
wasn't going to kill anybody.
He didn't kill anyone, that's right. That's our job now.
Yeah.
he didn't kill anybody, but he stole. So
But he signed his own death
Fine.
warrant.
I mean, yeah. We just this is how we treat traitors, Vatra. Just keep
Take
that in
note.
mind.
Good to know.
Yeah. Anyways, let's go on a manhunt.
yeah. So following the tracks, you notice that they do leave the desecrated acres to the heading to the west. You notice that it does not take the bridge; it takes the landing that you guys did previously. During your travels, you do pass a few areas that it's different. One thing you can note is some of the life at the end of the desecrated acres has begun to spring back up, which is good news. You see some of the similar wildlife that was taken over by this curse scattered about, some of which your path leads directly to their dead corpses. They seem to have been slashed and stabbed to death as they posed a threat, as they are cursed and kind of in that undead state. Eventually, you do see that these footsteps guide back up to Southern Weathermount in the area, and that's where it kind of leads you as the roads eventually turn to stone and
They're in my
crowded
fucking
areas.
backyard.
They're in my backyard. So I don't even know what it's from, but it's like the they're in the walls. They're in the
Yeah.
goddamn walls. because it looks like a funny ass show. It's just I haven't gotten around to figuring out what it is or watching it. But yes, you do track them down to Weathermount, and you do see some of the kills they've made along the way.
Oh, it's from Aliens. Anyways.
I'm thinking of the hold on. Because now I'm curious.
Oh wait, didn't the shapeshifter
Yeah,
say something about your
that's-
mother?
Okay, let's go check on her.
Yeah, it's
I
initially
will
from Alien, and it was
genuinely-
quoted in, I think it's called, oh god, immediate audio, and I hate it. Yeah, and then it was quoted in the Trip, which is the one I'm thinking of,
Okay.
because like weird puppetures made of people, and it looks like a trip itself, which is probably why it's named that way.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So you said check in on your mother.
Yeah, immediately.
Okay. Sounds good. Are you going alone? Is anyone following? Going
We'll
as a
take
group?
everyone with. Why not?
Okay, sounds good.
Wait. Gonna
Worst case
lean over
scenario,
the
you know where the footsteps led, which is to the big town part where it turns to stone.
Oh, okay. They led somewhere else.
Well, they led to, so your mother is kind of on the outskirts, right? Ish.
Yeah.
This led kind of to that center area where the pro magic and anti magic are separated. Because that is where like a lot of the roads turn to stone. And do I have the map on here? Thanks, brain. Let me. Because I know I've pulled it up before. It's just I don't know where it is.
If they make it to Northern Weathermount, we cannot follow them. I mean, we could, but
Who knows? Maybe they'll take it with them and distribute or like kill the aboleth for you, right? Like that would be cool.
yeah, totally. They'd make our jobs so easy. That's what thieves do. They help you.
The aboleth's blood is AB positive, turns out.
That is funny.
He becomes the
Let's
new god of this realm.
see, is this the correct one or no? This might be the wrong map that I'm looking at. This is the wrong map. This is for a special event in the area that no one's aware of yet.
Oh boy.
Mhm.
I love special events.
Yeah.
It's
Plus, it's
Easter
people
event.
stealing from you. Everyone loves that.
Oh yeah.
Where? Oh, there it is. Okay. I'll share it again once I download it and do this. It's not on the back of that, is it? No, it is not. Got to make it the back of that now, just so I have it and it's readily available. Open, put cloud. There we go. just make that big enough so I can see and kind of go around. Yep. So the footsteps lead you. You guys are approaching from that south end, kind of down the middle of the divide. And where it goes to stone, you get to the middle of the divide, and it heads towards the non-magic end of things, which is stone roads and everything else.
Well, we don't see any other footprints leading out of the stone.
Yeah, it's not like they like stepped foot
Yeah.
in and then like went 10 feet up and walked
Yeah.
back out or anything like that.
All right. I suppose we'll look around here.
Okay. How do you plan to do so?
Any ideas?
We're in a more populated area now. I do think we can ask people. I do think it should not be me that's asking people.
That's
From last
fair.
time.
I guess we can ask around for a specific height and build and general description of the man to see if anyone's seen him.
Okay. So I will say, who is asking and who are you asking? Because there is a good mixture of people here as you guys kind of step in and look around. One thing is the local militia that seems to be walking the streets along with commoners. You see a couple people handing out pamphlets and stuff like that about the different buildings in this area.
We're on the anti-magic side, right?
Correct. Yes, this headed into the anti-magic side.
They would not be down with a shapeshifter, right?
You could assume yes. Although with it being shapeshifter, it's very difficult to kind of narrow down that someone is or is not a shapeshifter. But yes, you can assume, and I will agree that they are not going to be happy with a shapeshifter.
So if we're hunting down a shapeshifter, they might be willing to help us.
The militia would
maybe.
probably be better to ask in that case, yeah.
Along with the possible global panic, or not global, but like regional panic that may occur, but it's possible.
That's
Yeah, we don't care about
a
the
good
lasting
point.
effects
Do we
here.
want to rile? Do we really want to rile them up?
Depends. Are we asking civilians or are we asking the militia?
That's true too.
Hey Ronaine, how's my relationship with the local militia?
I think we didn't do much business here. I mean, we've been to the tavern a few times. We've spoken to the locals.
I mean, I would have figured I'd spoken to the locals if I'm from here, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, we got did his name. What's his
Who?
name? Someone's from here.
Oh, is it Cowman? Is it? What's his name?
Yes, it would be Cal.
Crag.
Crag, yes.
Crag. We love Crag.
Yeah, we found Crag here, which is by your thing, a tracker and a scout.
Do you think he might still be in town?
Probably. He has probably like a wife and kids now.
No. He's married?
Oh, maybe.
It's been 3 months.
I don't know. He was always very
Things happen
personal,
fast.
I guess.
I didn't know he was a late. Well, I guess I wouldn't know.
I'm gonna say the most medieval thing right now. He's 28. He's almost dead. He's got a. The life expectancy is like 50 for humans.
He's not a. He's a Furbolg. It's different.
That's
I mean,
worse.
Maybe, but he's got to worry about the mad cow disease potential from Havoc.
Okay, do we know for sure that he has the disease, though. I mean, not everyone gets it.
I guess not, but at the same time, you grow up in a region where you could contract the plague. I don't think you live life like you're not going to contract the plague. You worry
Okay,
about it.
well, let's go find him and see if he got married in the past 4 months and see if he can help us track this guy. Where did he
Uh,
live?
That's a good question. Nearby, probably one of the houses. I'll just make it easy and say it'll be like a investigation check.
Let's investigate. It's a solid 12.
Okay. This isn't too difficult to do. I mean, it's a bustling city. I'll say you find him walking the streets. And ironically enough, at this point, he is in the militia army armaments. He seems to be wearing medium armor, carrying a very sanctioned sword, and kind of it's more or less like you ever see those cops that are just happy to sit there, eat donuts, and make sure no one like messes up the shops nearby or like their local coffee place. He's kind of filling that role where he's in the shopping area, just kind of making sure no one
We got
messes
the
up
Paul
anything.
Blart of the militia.
Yeah.
Not necessarily, but he's doing his work.
Does Lou remember him? Does Lou recognize him when he sees him?
I'll say yeah. You can make a history check for how much of him
I'd
you
love
exactly
to.
recall.
That's a
Quite a bit,
19.
yeah. You recognize him fairly easily. I think you recognize him better than most of the other members, aside from like Tiptoe. But yeah, you remember him being pretty good with his skills and everything else, and what he learned from you guys. It only makes sense that he would apply them to like a standalone job now. He's sitting around. He does keep his eye out, watching the streets and everything else. It's not like he's like donut.
Yeah.
He's watching the streets. He's doing his due diligence, but at the same time, he is very much so just kind of following the order of the people he works for and everything else. But yeah, you find Crag.
Oh, if he's keeping such a good eye on things, I really want to sneak up on him now.
I mean, if you want to.
I'd love to.
Okay, how do you do so? So he is kind of in the middle of a few buildings, kind of in the corner. If I had to pinpoint it exactly on the map, he's kind of in this bend right here. I don't know if you're able to see that currently or not.
Yeah. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, like right in there. And he's got his back turned to the alleyway, kind of watching this little open area right here.
Okay. I'm gonna go around the alleyway, I guess.
Okay, sounds good.
Go into the alley so I can. I'm also gonna do like a very exaggerated kind of shushing motion to the others because I think this is very funny.
Okay, absolutely. If you wouldn't mind rolling me a stealth check.
Excellent. That's an 8.
Okay. You watch as Lou kind of shushes you all and tries to peek into this back alley. But they're walking backwards as they hold up their mouth to kind of shush. And they immediately begin to like start knocking into people. Not horrifically, but you do like bump a shoulder or something and you get a very quick like, hey, watch it. You guys do see that Crag which Lou cannot see. Crag is immediately kind of perks his ears up and looks as he hears the commotion.
Well,
There's a pile of just pots and pans Lou walks in front of. There's a cat that he steps on the tail of.
No, that's the natural one area of this.
yeah.
Is you step on like a keg of beer that's sitting in the street and you like Tom and Jerry roll towards him and collide with him,
Yeah.
hitting cats and children on the way. But yeah,
Run into
he seems to be on his guard a little bit, noticing the commotion. He doesn't see Lou, but he knows that something went that direction. As he kind of begins to take a couple steps forward, walking towards the alleyway just to make sure everything's okay.
I guess there aren't any.
I mean, I don't see anyone in the group stopping this from happening.
I mean, I don't
That's-
see any way I can stop my prank from just failing in its tracks.
Fair enough. I think with that realization, as everything goes quiet, visually everything does kind of quiet down. He begins to step away, and I think Ronan just kind of rolls his eyes and begins to walk straight towards Crag. As he's like, "Oh God, we're wasting time."
Yeah. Yeah. That's okay. We can waste a little time. It's for the bit.
From the alleyway, you just hear Ronan's voice as he goes, "Crag, Crag," as he just kind of like, from what everyone else can see, kind of holds up a finger and gestures him forward. Crag immediately, kind of noticing an old friend, gets a solemn smile on his face, and begins to walk and kind of meets him in the middle way. And you see them engaging in conversation. You guys can kind of walk up, and as you do, you hear that Ronan is kind of not necessarily explaining everything. He's checking up on Crag, and just like, really, that's what you're doing now after everything. Yeah, well, and Craig asks him back, like, how's he doing? He says, well, I found Lou. And Craig goes, oh, that's great. I'm glad. Where was he? Long story.
At that point, can I tap him on the shoulder?
Sure, yeah. Craig kind of quickly, as you tap on the shoulder, turns towards you and looks, and he says, oh, hey.
Right here, big guy.
Where did you end up?
Well, long story.
Well, the best part is that you're back. I'm glad that you seem to be in one piece and back in the area.
Barely, but and we only had to slay one dragon to get back on the continent.
He kind of gives a quick laugh, and then kind of notices the sincerity on everyone's face, and he goes, "Oh, okay. Different continent. That's new. I thought we were like the only one."
No, apparently there are more. There are like at least two.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Well, glad you're back. I'm sorry for kind of jumping ship. I needed, income, and I didn't know what was happening with our little guild there, so I kind of enrolled here.
Well, I can't blame you for that. I think everyone kind of went their own ways except for Gruffid, who was in jail.
Oh, he got caught taking food, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
But we've got him on a rat diet now, so that's going well for him.
Oh, did he finally enjoy rats?
What do you mean finally? Didn't he always?
Well, I think that's kind of like a kobold stereotype, but I'd never seen him. He'd eat anything. I just didn't think he preferred them. Um. Anyway, what brings you to Southern Weathermount? And he kind of leans forward and he says, "Nothing we need to be concerned about, correct?
Actually,
Like a caravan being taken, or
no, 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 no. We're not.
okay,
We haven't been doing any of that yet lately.
good,
Not,
okay,
not
okay.
in town. Not here. Never.
Well, listen, I'm your friend first and foremost, but as a secondary, this is where I work now. I just wanted to make sure there were no issues."
Of course. But we do have a problem we might be able to use your help with.
Oh, okay, of course, yeah.
We are looking for a thief. He's about yay tall. What color hair did he have?
Blonde and he wore glasses.
Okay, blonde, big glasses, has two horrible death swords that he stole from my buddy Maladin here.
You kind of point towards Maladin, or they joined. I don't. Where is the rest of them? Are you guys letting Lou kind of man this, or
Oh no,
did you guys encroach?
I think we encroach because everybody wants to watch
Okay.
the train wreck that could potentially happen.
Ah, yes, of
Yeah.
course. Fair enough. He says, "Oh," and he kind of looks at you, Maladin, with a bit of confusion. Not exactly. He's looking you up and down, trying to figure out what you are, to put it bluntly. He goes, "Oh, right. Well, I didn't see any blonde-haired, glasses wearing type. I mean, there was a guy about that size, kind of had like brown hair and a grown out beard. He was carrying a couple of swords, but
That could be him. He's a master of disguise. He's gonna lean in real close when I say this. A shapeshifter.
oh, okay. Well, I think the rugged type just kind of he's around here somewhere. Let me make a check for him.
A constitution save, whether he freaks out or not.
No, it's more of a recollection thing. Do I still have it pulled up? I do. Wow, that skill set's shocking. He looks around and he says, "Well, I saw him this morning. He visited a few shops. I think he bought some clothes. And then he kind of hit up the incense and herbal shop. And then last I checked, he dipped into an alleyway for a couple minutes, but I haven't seen him since."
All right, we need to check the alleyways. Check. Oh gosh, he could have changed appearances again too.
Yes.
Well,
I could try to find the swords.
that would be
I- I-
helpful.
I think I still have a spell available.
Yes.
Says Pugnat, if the voice didn't make it clear. He will. Yeah. Okay. So I'll go ahead and get investigation checks from each of you,
Yeah.
and in the meantime, Pugnat will also be like a fail safe in this case. 17 good.
Ooh, 8.
8 not so good. 16. Okay. Yeah, you guys see his old clothing sitting around in the alleyway, and you kind of see that it's almost like, have you ever seen in like a spy movie where they're walking through the lobby and just like throwing off the tuxedo and a shoe gets lost here and there and then they pass by something and they're completely different?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like one of those, like the aftermath of one of those scenes, leading into like this bottom area right here, as the alleys kind of like dip through, and go into here. There is a local inn / tavern. There's a couple of like little shops that you can go into, along with some housing. And about this time, Magnet chimes in and he says, I think the swords are in the inn over there.
He's staying the night, the fool.
That's gonna get him killed. All right, let's get this guy. Lead the way, Pugnat.
Okay. Yeah, you see Pugnat scuttle through. He kind of has his hands out in front of him as he's kind of going through these alleyways and stuff like that, so to speak. And eventually he walks right up to the inn door, and takes a step inside. He holds the door open for each of you, and you see sitting up at the bar area, with swords strapped to his back. The same stature as the individual you saw earlier, maybe a little bit more bulky. His hair is brown and kind of medium length to the point where it's kind of getting shaggy, with a beard that is very unkept. His eyes seem to be brown color, and you see him wearing completely different clothing to kind of fit in better. The clothing he's wearing is kind of a crimson look to him, a crimson coloring with some blue accents on the outside of it. The one thing you do notice about the swords on his back is they do seem to be fully uncorroded, like primed, so to speak, in this case. As he sits there, he has a mug of something, and he's kind of eyes the door, kind of not, but as he kind of sees all of you, he makes note and continues to drink his water in this public space.
Maladin, I'll let you take this from here.
I mean, we're just gonna walk up to the bar.
Okay.
Actually, how obvious is Mage Hand?
Mage Hand, you are summoning a like purple hued or whatever color, however you flavor it. It is a hand that appears.
Ooh,
So think about like Wednesday, or the Addams Family, you know, the hand that kind of scuttles around.
Mm-hmm.
You are summoning a floating variant of that. And it can hold 10 pounds, I think, is the limit there.
It might not be a good idea in the anti-magic town.
Also true. We... I want to use Ronayne. Can I borrow that Ronayne?
Why do you want to borrow? He's right there.
Yes.
What do you think people will think if I just teleport and this guy teleports?
Well, ideally, you'll just be taking the swords.
It doesn't work like that.
No, it has to be a human being.
I
mean, I would take him and the swords, and he would be standing where I am, and I would be sitting there with a mug.
No, I meant you grab the swords and then you
Oh,
teleport.
that I can do. I mean, that's possible. I think. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I like how everybody's like, yeah, just teleport him with the swords. Bye, Ronaine, take those out of the air.
It would be an easy day for me. I would just be sitting there with a mug while you guys took care of it. But sure, absolutely. So he begins to walk up. I need from him. Hold on, I gotta pull something up again. I need to open more DBD or D&D Beyond tabs, not DBD. Jesus Christ, never again. I will need a strength saving throw from him.
From Renee?
Ronaine.
Yes.
Ah. That is going to be a. That's not good.
Ideally, not that.
What was it?
That's a 1.
Okay. So two things happen. Maladin, since you are kind of, I'm guessing your eyes are not leaving the individual you were hunting after, correct?
Correct.
So you're kind of watching as Renane steps forward. You notice from the hand that's gripping the mug, from underneath his gloves, in that slight bit of skin you see between that and the cuff of his shirt, blood begin to trickle down.
Ooh, this isn't going to be good.
Everyone else sees Ronaine mid-step kind of seize and freeze in place.
He's got those swords working.
Yeah, I'd say so.
But with that, he kind of puts down the mug, walks forward, and kind of whisper talks to Ronaine before, in kind of like a. I know in some cultures it's disrespectful. I think that's kind of what I'm going for here. He gives him a quick couple smacks on the cheek, and like the. I've always hated seeing that anywhere where someone's like, there you go.
Yeah.
He does that motion to Ronaine, who is still stuck in place. As he walks up to the rest of you and kind of stands in front of you. And he says, right. What are we gonna do about this?
This is a great question. Because
Well,
the
I
town
figure
was.
we have 2 ways of going about it.
I'm gonna say,
Go
I
ahead.
don't think the town would like one of those ways.
I agree. Do you plan to kill me in town square?
Potentially. I want my swords.
Well, I don't think they're your swords.
They will be.
Did you make them?
Did you?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. We're not getting very far.
Right. Let me help you out here. I guess I should have said thank you for returning them to their natural owner.
I knew it. Yeah.
He kind of looks at you.
I mean that wasn't Lou, but it can be Lou now.
Okay, no, it's okay.
No. You know what? No, he can curse under his Fucking knew it.
So wait, you just
So-
knew where they were this whole time, and you just didn't want to go get them?
Well, I knew I would get some choice words from an old colleague. But yeah,
Then why do you know where the rest of the items are?
well, I know where my friends discarded them across the realm, and since everything seems to, and he kind of does a shimmy with his hand, coalesce in one space, I figured they followed. Still trying to figure out his accent. My throat's hoarse. I'm sorry. He speaks ruggedly, and I was going to give him an accent, but my throat is not having it right now. So I do apologize.
Yeah.
So he's a god, right?
Yeah, which means we have to kill him. I hate those guys.
I agree. How does the
But
town
first-
feel about him?
Ooh, all we have to say is he used magic on that guy. Get him, and I think that'll work. I mean, those people might die though, so that's a small price to pay.
Some of you may die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
I would like to
we
ask
cut to
him,
an
though.
ultimate dimension 10 minutes into the future where you guys are bleeding out on the floor surrounded by dead people.
Yeah. I do
This
want to
guy
ask
is sitting down to finish his water.
I mean,
I want to ask though, why give us the locations of the other objects? Why help us?
Well, I so used to work with the others. I branched paths.
okay.
We don't see eye to eye these days.
Who's
So,
gonna narrow his
I
eyes?
did.
In what ways?
Well, we all talked about being gods. I didn't expect any of us to actually complete that.
So, what's
Lo
your
and
end goal
behold, some
here?
of us did. I don't know.
So-
Stir the pot. I'm sick of hiding.
So are you not a god?
That's relative. If you're asking if I can be killed, yes. Are you asking that I won't pop up in a matter of minutes and ask you what the hell that was?
I mean,
That's different.
So are you wanting to stir the pot by going against your former allies?
No, I want to have my swords back and chill, maybe listen to stories. But
And
hearing all of you talk about it, perhaps I could guide you that direction and walk away.
Why did you curse the desecrated acres?
That was a side effect.
Of what? Yeah, that's a rather long story. At the risk of pissing off the DM, we have time.
That's fair. No, that's a failed experiment for my master work with the colleague you have all met, and he probably had some choice words.
Yeah, I don't think he was a fan of you in the end.
No, he not a lot of people are. You should ask some of my other associates.
Who were dead?
But, and he kind of like holds his hands out. He says, "If everything goes according to plan, you will all take care of them eventually.
I mean, Lou, we want to take care of all of them anyway, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I don't like this guy.
No, I mean all of them, including him, right?
Well, yeah, I'm hung up about one thing though.
And that is.
What do you mean you'll pop back up if we kill you?
I completed my masterwork. A few lives were
Immortality.
lost. Close to it. Do you want more of my troubling backstory? Is that what you're...
Okay, so we can take this as.
I want to know how to kill people like you.
I'm different. Eventually I will perish. It's not immortality, it's buying time. I've already bought years and years, but every time I do end up dead or close to it, I revert, and it will eventually fade.
So all I have to do is kill you enough times to get you dead for real.
If that's the route you wish to go, yes.
2 quick questions. Just to
Mhm.
clarify. Is that your arm? Points to Ronan.
No,
Tragic.
I think I know whose arm it is.
Whose arm is it?
But why would I tell you that if you're just going to kill me?
Because you're useful to us right now.
I can remain useful if you don't kill me.
Can you help me kill Althea? For
He
good.
kind of points a little bit too close to your face. It's obnoxious. And he goes, absolutely.
Fine. I'm gonna hold my hand out for handshake.
He gives it a stern bat, but he says, deal's a deal. Now, are we going to kill me, or are we going to understand this new arrangement and talk about this further?
We'll talk. But not here. And unfreeze Ronan, for crying out loud.
Oh, right, of course. And
Ronan jumps him.
without well, it's kind of comical. Without moving at all, you just the worst case scenario, like it's weird. You see some of the blood trickle back into his hand. As Ronan, I need an acrobatics check. As all his forward momentum returns to him at an undesignated moment.
What is acrobatics? That's dex. That'd be a +1. That'd be a 9.
Yeah, he immediately stumbles forward and kind of bonks his head onto the bar
Oh, oof.
as he tumbles forward.
I don't think Ronan's going to be happy with you.
You'll
And that could be
talk it over with him.
directed at either of these two.
That is true, actually. You for freezing him, or you for making this deal.
Oh yeah.
He says, great. And I think because it is 10:05, I don't know what everyone's time frame is, but it might be a good place to call it, and then we can continue. He will give you a lot more detail now. It's just I didn't want to give too much away if you guys were just gonna like murder
Fight
him.
It's like, give us all the
Yeah.
information
Oh, no,
and
that's
let us
fair,
kill
that's
you.
fair.
Plus, for this to
I
happen
think-
at like 9:50,
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, I didn't want to like go on too heavy of a spiel.
I
Especially
think
with
this
my
is.
throat. I don't know what happened. I've been speaking too much.
I mean, it's the
I need to
weather
have, like,
too.
Yeah, I need to have like hot tea.
Boy,
Yeah.
what the
before we
hell?
do this.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
So,
Going all right. We were just about to wrap up.
You sure you can't take tomorrow off, Zach? We're opening a Lorwyn collector booster box.
I am positive. Yeah,
You can't just call out and be like, "Sorry guys, I'm sick as a dog."
can't do that.
I mean, you can.
Not advisable. But yeah, we will continue this not next Thursday, the Thursday after that.
Yes.
Yeah, that is the
19th.
19th.
19th. Okay. Wow. I will be 26 by that time.
Oh my gosh, that's right.
And you're not getting a birthday
Yeah.
present either. Fuck you.
Fair enough.
That's okay. You get the present of being the lucky moon boy this year.
Sure. Whatever in the grand scheme of things that means for me, but
Good
we shall
things.
see. Yeah, hopefully. But yeah, as always, any questions, comments, concerns?
Oh yes,
We
I'm very
will-
concerned.
Okay, fair enough. You found out the sting operation. We will probably just kind of skip to you guys being back at the base where he'll kind of go on a spiel for a minute, and then you guys can ask questions and do stuff then.
Inevitably disappear again.
Yeah, he's
Also-
like, oh, when we get back, don't worry, you guys fall asleep and he dips.
Yeah.
You meet him at the same bar. That would be awful.
That, oh gosh. Also, I let it be known Crag was given an open invitation to come back whenever he liked.
Okay, sounds good. I will say Crag will probably not do that. But
That's fair. But he can visit. I don't know. He can say hello to us. We miss
yeah,
him.
worst case, you have an ally in Southern Weathermount again.
Yeah.
Or a new one with some power. He's probably a work grunt, but
Yeah.
yeah. All right. Well, then I guess we are done. Chase, if you want to do the thing and wrap up the stream.
Yes. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thanks for sticking around. Hopefully you all enjoyed. We will see you guys in the next one. Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.